Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the vlog. This is not my normal camera that I use. I normally film on my phone, but my phone's been giving me a little bit of issues with allowing me to export footage. Like it's saying my iCloud's full when it sure as fuck ain't. And it's just not letting me do things, so we're filming on this until I can figure out that whole issue because I have footage on my phone that I really need for a video. But this is going to be my vlog from the 23rd of February through the 26th. Now, normally I do a whole week, but for this it's just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because I did a whole vlog on House of Sky and Breath, and so that features the 22nd, the 20th through the 22nd, is it? Yeah, that features the footage from the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd, and although it's literally nothing, it's just me gushing about that book, hence why it's a separate vlog, and that vlog is already like an hour long, so imagine what it would be like if this was included in that. But currently I am just wanting to go and talk about a few books that I've started. So one of those is The Ghost We Keep by Mason Deaver. That is an audiobook, and I'm not really going to talk much about it. And then I also have City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I am 106 pages in, and I'll be reading more of this tonight. I also have Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas started, and then I'm like halfway, 312 pages into this, but I'm not going to be picking this up probably for another day or two, just to give myself a break from Sarah J. Maas, because I just read the behemoth that is House of Sky and Breath. And I think that's all I have started. And yeah, I filmed my TBR video, and I just need to rant. So I normally do 6 rolls. 6 rolls. I managed to get 13. 13 on my thing. That's not including my Fabelin roll, like my Fabelin prompt quests, TBR knockout, Spring Into Reading-a-thon, and then G's magical readathon. Oh my gosh, I am terrified to figure this out, because also I'm not sure if I need a punishment for Fabelin. So I don't know what is. I think I'm going to make a makeshift TBR by AKA make it, and then if I need to add consequences for Fabelin, I will figure that out as I go. I don't think I need consequences because I think once I finish the ebook that I'm starting tonight and Crown of Midnight, I would have done it all. I think, no, one of us here is lonely, but that I will also be, that I probably will start. I probably will start, get 50%, because if a book is 50% complete, in my brain, it doesn't get a consequence. Because, Jesus Christ, I needed some stability. I was like, oh yeah, I want like an easy march for reading. My TBR went, bitch, how about no? But I'm currently figuring out that whole TBR thing. I also am figuring out a whole thing with this thing. I really don't know what I'm doing today, in all honesty. My brain is just all over the place, so bear with me. But I will update this vlog. I don't know whether on my phone or this on how how I'm feeling with on how I'm feeling with reading and what I'm reading and how much I read and all of that. Okay, so I didn't get any reading done. I spent way too long trying to figure out my TBR, and I only have it half done. Mainly, I need to get this figured out, because I have figured out that if I finish the audiobook that I've started, finish the 2 physical books that I've started, start the 1 book that I'm starting tonight, which I will talk about that in a second, and also start another book before Monday. Monday's the last day of the month, so before Monday I'll be in the clear. So the ebook that I'm going to be starting is A Legacy of Storm and Starlight by Victoria J. Price, and I know nothing about this except it's a fantasy and it contains fae. It's like a new adult fantasy romance, I think, and that's all I know, so that's all I'm gonna say. This just came out yesterday. I have an arc of it that I meant to read sooner, but I didn't, so now I really want to get it started and finished as soon as possible so that I can write the review for that. So that is kind of what I'm going to be reading. I'll let you know a little bit more about it in the morning, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll figure out this whole camera situation, or I'll be filming this entire video on this camera, which I don't like doing because I can't see myself and I cannot tell if I'm holding the thing. Like, I can see myself in the reflection of the computer, but if I went like this, I couldn't tell if I was in frame or not. I mean, I can kind of, like, I know I'm in frame, but like, how much type thing. So yeah, I will see you sometime tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I can figure out my whole TBR situation. Okay, so it is the next day. Do not mind me wearing the same outfit. I will change later. But it's 4 o'clock and oh my gosh. Okay, so last night I read 20% of A Legacy of Storm and Starlight, and the brief premise of this, or at least where I am at this moment, is essentially we have Zyla, I think that's how it's pronounced, who she ends up being, at the beginning of the book, imprisoned for killing the Crown Prince. And she ends up getting sent to be executed, but as essentially she is being hung, she teleports, and this is something that she's never done before, and she ends up getting, like, ends up discovering a fae named Holt, and Holt kind of more or less forces her to kind of go with him to save her because she is half fae, and the fae have been extinct for 23 years, or exactly how old Zyla is. So it's like fae that shouldn't be there. Holt is a fae, Zyla is a half fae, and currently right now we are on the run from the king and his men. And this book, it was a little bit hard for me to get into at first. Like, I had to reread the first few chapters a few times just to get into the story. But that also was because I was messaging a girl on Tinder. Don't judge. And I had so much fun with that conversation because turns out she's a fan of reading. She's a huge fan of Sarah J. Maas, so we had to talk about books, and now we're talking about movies, and like, okay, we're gonna get sappy for a second, but I have never had a good night text. Well, it was a message on Tinder, but I've never had a good night message and a good morning message. And literally just all day we've been messaging, and just, I'm not hopeful that it's gonna go anywhere, but definitely by the sounds of it, we're both enjoying the conversation. And yeah, I just feel like that's just something that happened, and I feel like I had to say that. And then in between today with the messages, I have been having a bitch fit with iCloud because of how I've been struggling to to get the, right now it's 3 clips, but before it was 4 clips for my vlog, which it already has over an hour of footage, and I really wanted to start editing it today, but I want to see just how long the footage is in total type thing. Well, I had to literally switch to, first I tried to update my iCloud because it was saying like, oh, you don't have enough storage, so I upgraded till instead of 5G, 50G. It was $1.39, I don't really care. It's not that big of a price in my opinion, so I'm like, I tried that didn't work. Okay, then I literally asked a group I'm in, I'm like, does anyone know anything about iCloud? And one person was like, I can't help you with iCloud, but I use Google Photos instead of iCloud. So guess who downloaded Google Photos and got that to kind of work. 2 of the videos look like they might be done. So now I can actually get into doing this video and starting to edit. And then I also figured out my TBR. Yeah, there's just one clip that needs to do. And then I also figured out my TBR, so I need to film that tonight so I can edit that tomorrow, as well as this vlog, because I wanted to have this vlog up by like tomorrow. I think I really wanted to have it be, I would upload Friday and Saturday back to back, but now I'm like, okay, maybe I might do a bonus Sunday video, and do 2 vlogs in one type thing, like not 2 vlogs in one, but like have it be like the reading vlog and then this vlog. and now I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I need to figure that whole thing out. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I also finished the audiobook of The Ghost We Keep by Mason Deaver, and I am really loved it. I give it 5 stars. It just had such a beautiful story about grief, and then also about losing yourself, and then also just allowing that grief to overcome, and then also holding in your emotions to let them explode. And I really enjoyed it. 5 stars. And yeah, but I will update you later. I have a message, so I have to go respond to that. But I will see you later. I will be reading tonight. Because I have done the math, and I need to read 400 pages, and I've done the math, and I need to read, I think it was like 200 and some pages a day of my physical reads to finish it before the end of the month. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, so since the last clip, I have filmed my TBR video, which took way too long, and I finished Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. So I finished 2 Sarah J. Maas books this week. Wow. Bringing it up to 3 books this month that I've read by her. But I really enjoyed this. It's cool knowing what happens and being able to form a thing of like knowing what things happen, or like just kind of all of that. I'm not wanting to spoil, but like I had a lot of stuff to tab. Some stuff that will possibly tie back into the overarching work of Sarah J. Maas, let's just put it that way. So not to spoil anything. And I think I'm giving it 4.5. I feel bad for lowering my rating. Originally I gave it 5 stars, but looking through it, it's like thinking about it, I'm like, I can't give this book, give it a 5 stars because of a few things. I do feel like the rest of the books in this series will be 5 stars, but I feel like these first 2 are the weakest. Like I have Throne of Glass right back here because I was writing in my tabbing guides of writing and sticking in my tabbing guides. But I do feel like these are the 2 weakest books of the series, and that is just because you're setting up the world, you're setting up the characters, you're setting up kind of the tone, and I feel like starting in Heir of Fire, those are when they get really good. And yeah, so I think I'm going to give it a 4.5. It's still amazing, but not 5-star amazing. But I'm going to continue with A Legacy of... Oh my god, my brain is forgetting the title. A Legacy of Storms and Starlight. That's what it is. I remembered it before Goodreads even loaded. And I will let you know tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so hopefully when I get home from that, I will update the vlog. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock and I haven't gone to my dentist appointment yet. I thought it was at 10. It's actually at 1. I had the one part right. So last night I made it to 45% of A Legacy of Storms and Starlight, and this definitely isn't going the way I thought it was because of who I thought the love interest was isn't actually, and we've now met another love interest who is the more of the love interest, but I like the first person. But obviously things could change. We also have this whole Fae rebellion and all that, and I think we're gonna end up trying to kill the king or something. So far it is just it's just mediocre. There's no strong character. None of the characters are really strong. I find myself forgetting the characters very easily, of being who are you? As soon as we meet them. And yeah, but I do really love the little is it an owl as a little companion? I feel like that is adorable. That is my favorite part, is the little owl sidekick type thing. So yeah, but today I need to edit my TBR, go to the dentist, do a little shopping, and that's kind of it. We're also going for a coffee with a friend, with a family friend, and that's kind of the plan for today. So yeah, I probably won't update until later when I'm reading, because the rest of my day is kind of going to be a boring day. Okay vlog, it is 11:50 on Saturday, and I obviously didn't pick up the camera. To be fair, I went to my dentist appointment, all that, came home, started editing a video, made supper, and then I went over to my friends at 6, and I didn't come home till 1 a.m. And by the time I got home, I just wanted to pass out, so I didn't pick up the vlog. But I'm about to jump on sprints with Sam from The Yarn Reader, and we're just going to do some, like, end-of-a-month sprints, kind of, because I have these 2 books to read, and only one of them is started. So I'd like to make a good dent into both of them. And then currently my vlog is exporting because I didn't finish editing my vlog last night. I finished it this morning. So that's going to go up super, super late. So it's going to go up Saturday for me, but technically Sunday for, like, Europe and, like, all of that. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Like, I don't care. As long as it goes up before midnight my time, it's a win. And if it doesn't, well, I guess I'm putting a video up Sunday because I need to get this up, like, ASAP. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will update you probably after the live, to see where I am. I am currently on page 107 of City of Ashes, and I have not started No One Here Is Lonely. So, we'll see how much I get done in these sprints. I have no idea even how long we're going for or anything like that. Okay, so it is 8:36 and I just didn't pick up the camera. I'm honestly, like, not that I'm not in the mood to vlog, but I just kind of was like, I'll finish this one thing, then I'll pick it up, and then I just kept on forgetting. But I have updates on both of these books. So I'm on page 86 of No One Here Is Lonely by Sarah Everett, and essentially the premise of this is we follow Eden. It's the kind of like end of her senior year. Like, I mean, we basically start on her graduation, and 2 weeks prior, one of her closest friends, Will, passed away, and it is just Eden having to go through, like, the summer and losing her other friend Lacey by just Lacey drifting away. And then there's also this, like, phone service where she can, like, essentially, like, call almost like a artificial intelligent version of Will. I'm not at that point yet, really, but this is just mediocre. I'll be reading it more in my next vlog, and my camera battery's dying. And then I made it up to page 222 of this. So I still have quite a bit to read over the next 2 days for February, but that will be in my next vlog as well. It's Saturday. I'm ending this vlog here. Camera battery's dying, so I guess I don't really have much to say. I will be reading more of A Legacy of Storms and Starlight, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it's really quick. It's my shortest vlog yet. It's only half a week's worth. But in all honesty, I am happy with this, so I will just leave this here, and I hope to see you in my next video, and I'm hoping that next week I will have that House of Sky and Breath reading vlog that I've mentioned a few times in this vlog. Hopefully I'll have that uploaded sometime next week. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and bye!